the unveiled field of vision, inner luminosity, and the unrestricted perception of devils. Can the inner light, nūr-i bāṭinī, as described earlier, become hidden from the sight of devils due to the existence of barriers, such as mountains, dense forests, skyscrapers, underground bunkers, reinforced concrete walls, or high-security enclosures? Answer: it must be understood that in the perceptual range of devils, human beings, depending on the intensity of their inner luminosity, are visible without any hindrance, whether across seas and deserts, within forests, cities, mountain chains, subterranean structures, skyscrapers, or even deep underwater and high above the ground. This visibility is not conditional upon proximity, physical exposure, or spatial openness. No type of physical or environmental condition, whether architectural enclosures or open-air landscapes, hinders their sight. Nor is the inner spiritual luminosity, nūr-i bāṭinī, diminished by the presence of the sun or the most intense illumination in the visible world. Rather, it appears with such overpowering brilliance that, by comparison, even the light of the sun seems no more than a flickering candle. In clearer terms, devils perceive the earth the way astronomers observe the night sky. Just as astronomers identify stars and planets based on the strength, frequency, and spectrum of their emitted or reflected light, so too do devils view the surface of the earth, often with even greater clarity and dimensional detail. To them, the surface of the earth is like a star-studded sky, fully illuminated, mapped, and monitored, where variation in luminosity immediately signals variation in inner states, dispositions, and orientations. Accordingly, obstacles that impair human vision, mountains, towers, security barriers, bunkers, or reinforced materials appear to devils as weightless as particles of dust. It is akin to observing someone through transparent glass, clearly visible despite the surface. Indeed, such barriers possess no perceptual density for them whatsoever. In fact, devils perceive human behavior and its luminous imprint with even greater resolution, not merely observing movement, but registering intention, inclination, and vulnerability. Thus, devils are not bound by physical entry points like doors or windows. They can pass through any portion of a structure, be it a mountain face, residential tower, vault, or restricted zone, with as much ease as we walk through an open door, or even more so. This quality of passage renders fortification meaningless in their domain of movement. Their movement through even the most fortified spaces, walls, bunkers, surveillance zones, is as seamless as sunlight filtering through clear glass. They traverse the surface of land and water with equal velocity, unrestrained by geography, elevation, enclosure, or direction. No terrain slows them, and no material density obstructs their traversal. In summary, their mobility across the earth, ṭayy al-arḍ, is unrestricted and dynamic. The way they move upon it, depending on their inner capacity, is as if the entire earth were no larger than a digital globe, easily scanned, swiftly crossed, and effortlessly accessed from any point. To put it more clearly, the darker and more saturated their inner condition becomes, the greater their speed and reach across dimensions, appearing where they choose with frightening efficiency. Concluding reflection. With the scope of their perception and mobility now established, the essential question is no longer whether devils are able to see or reach human beings, but when such adversaries are assigned, by what decree this accompaniment occurs, and how they respond as inner luminosity intensifies. Visibility, once clarified, gives way to authority. Perception gives way to escalation, and mere presence gives way to calculated resistance or enforced withdrawal. It is to this sequence, assignment, pressure, endurance, and retreat, that the next chapter now turns.